alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all to the Ganam News. I am Syed Moin Ali, an inter-art student from Ganam Junior College and an aspirant of CA. Today we are going to discuss on the topic why to choose CA as a career. Only CA is a course that offers you prestige, respect, and greater career prospects, leaving alone the financial rewards. It is a special excitement that I am pleased to welcome CA Muzakkir Hussaini to the Ganam News. Mr. Muzakkir is a chartered accountant, master in commerce and LLB, one of the youngest person of Hyderabad to qualify as a chartered accountant, currently working as a manager in reputed MNC. Have you ever thought CA as your career? So let's start the discussion. Why to choose CA as a career option? I welcome you, sir.
Thank you,
Sir,
Moin.
my first question is, what does CA refers to?
Firstly, like to thank Moin and team for arranging for this session along with Ganam Junior College. Coming to your first question, what is CA? CA is an abbreviation for Chartered Accountant. It is one of the reputable profession equivalent to your engineering and doctorate. It's a reputable profession for the accounting fraternity. It is called Chartered Accountancy. So a person who wants to choose his profession or its stream in commerce and art, I think CA is the profession which he has to choose. It gives us the relevant exposure, the relevant knowledge and the skills in order to use that and apply that practically. And internship, as we'll be coming further, internship is also one more thing which gives us the practical experiences behind doing this profession. So that is chartered accountancy.
Thank you, sir. My next question is, will it be the best choice to choose CA as a career?
Definitely, I think CA would be the best choice. Coming to the numbers, I would just like to throw some light on the demand and the supply. If you see currently in India, there is demand for around 5 lakhs plus CAs in India, but the supply is only around 3 lakhs. So if you see, there is still 2 lakh CAs which are under shortage. So that is where the demand the profession has. So hence everyone who wants to fulfill their career in accounting, who wants to fulfill their career in finance, taxation, auditing, he has to choose CA because that is the career which will give him the relevant experience, the knowledge, and also along with that are very reputable profession. And coming to the current scenario, if you see, currently uh, people are not very much familiar about CA, what it is. People just know that we have to either do engineering or doctorate, but they don't know what the CA is. So I think considering that there is a huge demand for this profession, so hence everyone should choose their career as a CA because I think those who are having the passion in terms of accounting and finance, they should definitely choose this. And if you see, this is a very demanding profession, and not over in India, it's around the globe that it is having a huge demand. A person who is qualified as a CA in India can work throughout the world anywhere. It is given by a recognized accounting body called as Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which is the second largest accounting body over the globe. So it is having a worldwide recognition.
Thank you, sir. My next question is, what is the procedure for qualifying CA?
Procedure for qualifying CA is basically there are two entry routes for this. One is the CA foundation route, and the second is the direct entry route. The CA foundation route, if you see a person who has done 10 plus 2, he has to write a CA foundation exam post that, and consequently, he has to do his CA inter and CA final. That is a CA foundation route. The second route is the direct entry route, wherein if he has done his graduation with around 55% marks in his graduation and 60% if he is a non-commerce graduate, then he can choose CA in a direct entry route wherein he don't need to write CA foundation. He can directly write his CA inter and he can do his articleship followed by the CA final. So that is how the two routes are there for chartered accountancy.
Thank you, sir. My upcoming question is, what is the score demand for getting admission in CA Inter?
The score demand, as in for this, if you want to get admitted into CA Inter, as I just mentioned, under direct entry route, if you are a BCom graduate, that is, if you are a commerce graduate, if you get minimum 55% passing marks in BCom, then you can directly enroll for CA Inter. But if you are from a non-commerce stream, you have to have at least 60% in your academics. That is for the direct entry scheme. Coming to the next one, if he's someone who's coming from CA Foundation, he has to at least have 40% passing marks in individual subjects and in aggregate of 50% if you add all the four subjects in CA Foundation. So that is the minimum passing criteria required to enroll for CA Inter.
Thank you, sir. Stepping forward, I want to ask, what is the tenure for completing CA?
Tenure for completing CA is around 4 to 4.5 years. 4 years, I can just give you a breakup of how it is. If you're going from CA Foundation route, firstly, you have to complete your 10 plus 2, post which you need to register for your CA Foundation. After you register for CA Foundation, there is a 4 months of study period. After that, you write your CA Foundation. Once you qualify that, then you need to register for your CA Inter. After your CA Inter, there is a gap for around 8 to 9 months, wherein it is also again called a study period for CA Inter. Once you pass your CA Inter, which is divided into two groups, if you pass in either of the group, then you can enroll yourself as an articleship training. Articleship training is one of the main thing in CA which gives us the practical exposure. That is where it differs from other professions. If you see in engineering, they do have practicals, but they don't have some client to face-to-face interview or face-to-face discussion. But that is what the CA has. It has an articleship training in the last 3 years. We will have articleship training that is for 3 years. And along with that, you also have various integrated communication and IT related courses to be done during the tenure. And in the last 6 months of your articleship, you can write your CA final. So in total, it will come to around 4 to 4.5 years to qualify as a CA. And if you see after 10 plus 2, it is just 4 to 4.5 years, means by at least by 20 or 21 years, you would be a qualified chartered accountant.
Thank you, sir. Further, I want to inquire, what is the minimum pay for CA after completing of course?
Yes. Coming to the minimum pay, I think it is not restricted to the eligible candidate or eligible person. I think it varies a lot. But coming to an average pay, I think average pay would be around 7.5 to 8 lakhs per annum, which a CA can get once he qualify as a chartered accountant. If he works, if he want to work in a corporate or as in an industry, but if he wants to work or is open in his own office, or if he wants to practice on his own, then there is no restriction. He can earn anything. There is no restriction. But coming to someone who is in industry, he can get around 7.5 to 8 lakhs per annum on an average pay.
Thank you, sir. Last but not the least, what are the career opportunities after completing of CA in MNCs?
Coming to the career opportunities, once I just mentioned, once you qualify as a CA, you have two routes. One is you can enroll as a member in an industry. You can work as a job, as a person who is doing a job in an industry, or you can also start your own practice. So coming to your question, wherein what are the career opportunities in an MNC? In an MNC, basically people nowadays are choosing a lot after they qualify as a CA. I think around 80% of the students or 80% of the qualified persons, they wanted to go in industry, because some of the benefits are they don't need to set up their own office. They can get a fixed income, plus they can also get the relevant exposure in their field. So coming to the career opportunities in MNCs, they are having, as the name suggests, multinational corporations. So they are spread across the globe. Along with that, they also have multiple departments. In every department, they need a chartered accountant. Take accounting as a department, finance as a department, financial management, investment management, taxation, auditing. These are all different departments an MNC has. So along with in those departments, everywhere there is a requirement of CA. Coming to accounting department, a CA is required to supervise the work what a various accountant does. So that is where CA comes in. Coming to finance, he is required for the purpose of managing finance of a company or of an industry. How to manage the finance, how to get more interest or how to get benefits out of various capital a company is having. That is financial management. Coming to taxation, how should a company follow different statutes? You are having income tax, sales tax, VAT, GST. How to follow that? That is where a CA comes in and gives him the relevant advice and helps him to file all the returns. That is on taxation. Plus, he is also having many other fields in terms of systems, computers, management, accounting. There are lots more opportunities in career, which I think I cannot cover everything over this call because there are many things which a CA can do. That is why this is an always a reputed and a demanding profession. I prefer all the students to please go ahead and enroll as a CA if you have that passion to do a CA and if you have that courage to work in a stream full of challenges and opportunities, I think then CA would be a right choice for you. Also, in terms of opportunities for CA, apart from MNC, I can also just throw some light on various government sectors and PSU, that is public sector unions, wherein CAs are also having good opportunities over there. They can do jobs in various PSUs, like you might have heard about NMDC, NTPC. There are many public sector organizations wherein CA can also work there. Plus, there are also opportunities in various banks across India, that is State Bank of India, HDFC. There are many banks as well. CAs can work. So there is endless opportunities a CA has once he qualifies as a chartered accountant. So because of that, I prefer everyone who are having the passion for chartered accountancy. I think they should go ahead and enroll for the course, and that is the right choice for them.
Thank you, sir.
I feel Gyanam Junior College is really a very good college, providing coaching for chartered accountancy from the day one. From the day one of their college, they are providing a highly intensive and coaching spread across 2 years for the chartered accountancy, and it is also having many expert faculties of different streams. And also there is one chartered accountant itself who is taking a few subjects as a course here in chartered accountancy at Gyanam Junior College. I think everyone should go ahead, to those who are willing to join a college which is having all the facilities, providing various coaching for competitive exams, including chartered accountancy. I think Gyanam Junior College would be your right choice.
Thank you for your valuable words of wisdom. Thank you so much for taking the time and inspiring the students and talk about career in CA. It was my pleasure to learn more about CA as a professional course. I appreciate having the opportunity to speak with you today. Again, thank you so much, sir, for your time and consideration.
Thank you, Mohin. It was an immense pleasure interacting with you and Gyanam Junior College for arranging this session. And I'm looking forward for some more sessions like this to help the students uh, take decisions with their career, what to choose and what not to choose. Thank you for that.
More views related to profession and for more views related to education, please like, share and subscribe this channel, that is Gyanam Junior College, based on the link which are scrolling or which are given at the end of this video. And do add your comment if you have any suggestion or feedback on this video. Thanks for watching.